Hi everyone. I've set up. I lost all the gold I had on hand after that death, and after all the crashes, I thought about just scrapping the video, but I think there's comedy and value in it. We decided to keep it. Yes. Noble Plate Armor has ended up with an armor class bonus. I would have enjoyed Arms Master more, but whatever. It works. I've cleared out the inventory. There's a few minor things that got shuffled around. Potions have been crafted.
Hi, how are you?
I'm out of red reagents. Really, I'm out of a lot of stuff.
Hi, how are you?
I whipped up some new haste potions. I made them with dragon eyes. They have quite a lot of power in them. All those Queens of the Dead really wrecked me, and you could see where all the missing dragon eyes are. Yeah, they did a number on me. I could have had some light elementals go out there and beat them up. I could have taken that more cautiously. I could have done quite a number of things, but I didn't. And it cost me some of my personal lifetime, as well as in-game time and resources. But it's nice to see we had a spot of difficulty there. The party actually wiped. Which is, pretty damn spooky. And just goes to show that while Dispel Magic is a real rightful pain in the ass, getting hit by all those point-and-blank dragon breaths and shrapnel caused me to lose. And that, as it turns out, is an issue. I'm not seeing a whole lot of activity from you guys. I'd like you light elementals to do something. Now, I could just, like, ignore these guys and run into the castle and do what I'm actually supposed to do here, but... You know...
Is that supposed to hurt? This won't stop me.
Took that on the chin for sure. We're also closer in experience points now, I think, compared to what we used to be. I think Lil was further behind than that, but I'm not rightfully sure, and I'm not going to check right now.
Is that supposed to hurt?
My Queen of the Dead just eviscerating them all. She has her come-hither gesture that she does. Ended up with quite a few thumbnails involving the Necromancer sprite. I believe, 2 episodes ago now it'll be. She was on all 3 suggestions, and I was like, pick which Necromancer, like, unit I want.
This won't stop me.
Phew. Oh, I did not cast Regeneration on the club. And I also didn't actually quaff the haste potions. Also glad the game's not crashing as I'm cycling through inventory stuff. That's good. Phew. That was a hard-fought combat encounter there for sure. Perhaps harder than it had any right to damn be, but that's what we faced. Also, apparently I'm not going to bother casting Regeneration on everyone else. What the hell? Who knows why the Necromancers felt the need to build a castle deep within the bowels of the earth. Castle Gloaming is ugly, sinister, and very, very secure. That it is.
This doesn't look too dangerous.
If this game did not allow us to come back from the dead and cheat death at the cost of all of our gold,
Got him.
we certainly would have failed there. The journey of the Light Warriors would have come to a sad, sad end. Yeah, I'm kind of curious what will happen if I try to jump this. Was this... Yeah, this is episode 28 now. Good. Let's try jumping it. Invisible wall. That's why we can't shoot each other across it. A pity. Oh well. Haste effect is gonna last for over a day. That's beautiful.
You can find a better cow.
I accidentally pressed the rest key there. Oh, and I didn't introduce our new friends, Han and Charlie, the merchant and scholar. Han has given all this the fucking stink eye.
Is that supposed to
He's
hurt?
toast. Ow!
It's a shame that we can't really enjoy our sun ray in here, since we're not outdoors. Oh, are they ready?
Monster.
We got elder vampires coming out. They are ready to party.
Ow!
Getting crushed with dragon breath. Woo! Why didn't I bother invisibling? It's not too late to leave and come back and be invisible. Unless I say it is.
That's supposed to hurt.
Good talk. Glad we had that conversation. Yeah, that's healing a whole lot. Been playing too much System Shock 2 of late. I'm trying to, like, lean around, like, the corners and shoot out. Man, all that shrapnel that's colliding with the walls there.
Ow!
Got some friendly fire action that's gone on that's upset the varying undeads. Yes, the undeads. I accept that. Y'all can go ahead and fight each other. We can just spectate.
The spell is ready.
This one's... Oh, that was easy.
Okay. How's it going in here, gentlemen?
This won't stop me.
That well, huh? Got it. Another cloak for our troubles.
Is that supposed to hurt?
Jesus.
This
Is that
won't
supposed
stop
to
me.
hurt?
That was almost another wipe. The entire group has 8 hit points left. Think we're just gonna... I think we should go. When the entire party has 8 hit points left, I think we leave and come back. I think that's the right play.
Do you need medical attention? Take care.
There we go. Forget potions of power cure and whatever. Just slap that down. 8 hit points left.
It's fixed.
There's no room.
Almost wiped again. Damn dragon breath, man. It's brutal. Alright, let's head back to Castle Gloaming. All the enemies have had their positions reset.
Was that supposed to hurt?
Dunk Lil's head in. She has enough intelligence to realize how awful of an idea this is. And that's good. These damn stat barrels in areas where you're not supposed to even be if you're on the dark path. I guess to entice you to do stupid shit.
Gotcha.
It might be useful.
The vampires are the least dangerous thing, and it's not even close. We didn't really do a clear of Castle Gloaming in the first playthrough, so why not take the time to explore around here? Of course, I didn't explore
I got it.
the Celeste Castle.
It might be useful.
Castle Lambent.
It might be useful.
During the first playthrough, I didn't bother clearing it, and I suppose that's just going to be something that ends up not being cleared through in the 2 series. I'll leave that for y'all to explore. I think the Lich Jars are down here,
Ow!
along with friends.
I got it.
Yep, case of soul jars. A rosewood case lovingly crafted to contain a set of Lich Jars. This case appears to be full.
It might be useful.
That's what we needed to successfully complete the job. Speed plus 16 ring, huh? I gotta have some other junk ring. There's like a luck plus 6. Let's get rid of this accuracy plus 8. Yeah. And some higher quality rings we're wearing. See, where the hell does this take us? I know we're at the lava bridge. Not lava bridge? Yes, the lava bridge.
That's supposed to hurt.
This place sucks. Are you just necromancers out there?
Ow.
Looks like it. You're kind enough to come towards me. That's very thoughtful of you. I've rewarded you through death. I think these are just shades that have been summoned by the necromancers. They're coming out of the woodwork. Save in case there's a crash. Yes, that death that has been recorded forever. Man, it's gone on the permanent record. That's not a problem the first party had. Don't forget that. For all the shit we went through, and for as close as things got, that was far more of a ranged party with the cleric there. That was a more powerful party with some the same high-powered spells that we're eating. Nom 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 nom. That are being slung at us. We're going through pain. This, of course, takes us to Lava World. Which is currently, Summon Spirit World. And there's, queens and speakers out there, since we're seeing ghosts.
That's no match for me.
All those damn hobgoblins able to survive walking on the lava like that, now that's rude.
Ow.
That's supposed to...
Ah. Spell failed because I tried to cast Destroy Undead on the Necromancer group, which, as it turns out, is not actually undead. How about that? Well, I can throw some fun out here.
Was that supposed to hurt?
No party, little spirit friend. So instead of partying, you've chosen to block my way. I see. I suppose that's one approach you could take.
Ow.
I don't think it's a good idea for us to stand here and try fighting. It's not like we can go kill Archibald anyway. I think I'll just take the W. We got our jars. That's a job completion.
This won't stop me.
We're good. I'm leaving now. We've actually got all the jobs that we needed to get done in the pit done, so, yeah, let's go. Time of day is it? It's almost closing time. It's a good thing. Well, these advisors wouldn't be closed. The hell am I talking about? We will need to go back into the pit after this, though. I knew you could do it, never doubted you for a second. You hand her the key halves, and she joins them by running a finger along the crack between them. It mends before your eyes, good as new. Finally, our piece of the plan is in place. Your assistance has been invaluable. We are already in your debt, and I expect we'll be even deeper in debt before our plan comes to fruition. So have faith in us a while longer. The future we're planning will astound you. Once again, thanks for completing the key for us. We are in your debt for that act alone. I'm sure we'll be even more in your debt in the near future. Sir Ganigam looks at the jars curiously as though observing a poisonous snake behind glass. So these are soul jars. I expected something more impressive, I suppose. Good job. He takes the case of jars. I will make sure these jars are never seen again. Could have just handed him like I don't know, pickle jars, right? Glad you're here. You'll be happy to know we've ordered a golem to bury the empty soul jars somewhere and forget where it put them. They'll never be seen again. Yeah, I'm sure that's a responsible way of handling that, you dumb... I'm gonna bite back some of the words I wanted to say there, but rest assured I do not think highly of you. You finished their missions. Good. Our conflict with the Necromancers is rapidly coming to a conclusion. I have a dangerous but critical mission for you. The future of our world depends on your success. Our counterparts, the former advisors to Archibald, each carry a token called a command cube on their person that we absolutely must acquire to complete the goal. There is no way any of them will part with their cube willingly, which means that we must get it some other way. We will have to take it from one of them, and we think the easiest would be Tolberti. Unlike the rest of them, he disdains proper security and has taken up residence in one of the apartments in the pit. I need you to infiltrate the pit again and get the cube from him. Be careful, he is well armed and much tougher than he appears. When you have the cube, return to me. We have but a short distance to the goal, and all will be revealed very soon. Keep trying to find his apartment. Tolberti has never really believed anything bad could happen to him, and so far he's been right. We need to prove him wrong. Take the cube any way you can. If you can do it without violence, fine. You must kill him, well, that's okay too. Just get the cube. I'm glad you're back, friends. That's right. Now, we got some leveling to do. A little bit of leveling. Little skinny minute of leveling. We've turned in our quest stuff. I don't have as many skill points as I would like. I also appear to have sold my Ring of Stealing in that grand flurry of steal. I think I have like a Stealing plus 20 ring. I still have this Ring of Stealing plus 16. So that's probably good. And that, combined with skill points from how many levels of training we'll get? 3. Maybe I'll go kill some trolls. We'll see what we can manage. Alright, so... Another blow against the forces of darkness. The soul jars of the Necromancers have been stolen. On July 18th, 1169, my lords delivered the Necromancers' entire cache of soul jars to the Wizards of Brigada. But the raid will not cost the Necromancers anything immediately. They will be unable to complete the Ritual of Eternity for any Necromancers who need to become liches. Some may die of old age, while others will become increasingly desperate. They try something rash. Either way, it isn't good for them. Now more than ever, I expect reprisals from Deja. I think that this is more of like a long-term plan than something immediate, and everything that we've been given indication of is that shit has to be done immediately. I don't actually think this is as valuable of a quest as the advisors to Gavin Magnus think it is. Evidence of the damage this raid did can be seen in the increasing number of rumors issuing from the Badlands. There is talk of a split between the military arm of the Necromancers and the science arm. There have been sorcerous duels in the lands above the pit, even pitched battles between mobs of the revolting and unholy monsters the Necromancers create. With luck, these conflicts will evolve into a full-scale civil war between our enemies. Perhaps the wicked Archibald will fall in one of these duels. There is no telling what happy possibilities will become realities once our enemies begin to quarrel amongst themselves. The Temple of Darkness. The High Temple, or should I say Low of Darkness, the heart of our enemies has been sacked. On July 18th, 1169, my lords, at the behest of their allies in the court of Gavin Magnus, brought the temple's altar stone to the court and presented it to Resurrectra, the chief advisor to Gavin Magnus himself. There she combined the sister stone from the High Temple of Light and produced a larger stone? Well, far be it from me to understand the strange ways of wizardry, but the important thing is that our enemies have been humiliated and their enchanted altar stone taken. Hopefully this will put a damper on any plans they had for using that stone. Well, there still has been no reaction from Deja on the theft of the stone, but I doubt they'll just take it lying down. No, they are crafting some vigil plan even now, or my historical experience is completely wrong. The question is not whether they will strike, but when and where, here, the town, or perhaps Forgotten itself. Perhaps my lord should hire a court astrologer, some spies, for advice. And then, 2 months ago, it talks about the vampire thing that we did, which I don't actually think I read out before. Vampires. Now comes a more unusual story from this alliance between my lords and the Wizards of Brigada. Apparently, each of Gavin Magnus' special advisors directed a recent missions as a test. They are leading up to some plan, but have not yet said what it is. I must say that while I detest such manipulation, I can't help but feel a certain admiration and trust towards these people. Whatever. This most recent test involved the location and destruction of a powerful vampire lord hiding somewhere in Arathia. Careful thought and sound reasoning narrowed the vampire's possible hiding places, which turned out to be a wine cellar underneath a completely ordinary home. The vampire lord was slain, and his minions swiftly followed him into permanent death. Concerning our enemies in Deja, a major development has appeared. Archibald Ironfist, former king of Inroth and now former leader of the Necromancer Guild, has left his home in the pit and taken with him the science-oriented necromancers. No one knows where they have gone, but this is the best news since the peace treaty between Arathia and Avley was signed. Never have our enemies been so weak or so leaderless. Archibald's advisors may remain to guide the military arm, but with half their strength missing. A determined and well-organized force may well conquer Deja and relegate the Black Guild to the dustbin of history. Proper noun there, history. Neat. So I said I was going to visit some trolls. I could also go to the land of the giants. Let's go kill some trolls. It'll make me feel better about my life. Every troll must go. Sunday, Sunday, Sunday.
Abracadabra!
Alright, trolls. Prepare to get rocked.
Ow!
That was 200 points of damage Bobo shot out there.
Gotcha! Ow!
And of course, these trolls are just going to want to pick on the dwarf.
Gotcha! Is that supposed to hurt?
Doo-doo-doo. So, after this, I'll have some training to do. I'll check to see,
Is that supposed to hurt?
what Lonnie's stealing skill is. And if I think everything is sufficient, we'll pay Tilberti in the pit a visit next episode. Otherwise, I can go play around the land of the giants, go fight some dragons, kill a mega dragon, because after the shit that we've dealt with in the pit, where I took an actual recorded death that has gone on the permanent record, nothing else will be that hard. Nothing. And let that be great confirmation for how this party is weaker than the first team we played through. It's not just the differing party composition, the loss of the cleric, but it's also the style that this group is going for, where they need to mix it up in melee to be most effective. And all those powerful spells pointed point blank at you just gut you. Sure, if we were higher level, there's a number of different scenarios where that could have been situated better so that we didn't wipe. But the point is that we did wipe. And there's no take backsies from that.
Abracadabra.
Might as well lay down a starburst for our troubles. We don't have enough spell points to do that again. But just in case... Well, I suppose I can just quaff a potion. That's not a big deal. Yeah.
Was that supposed to hurt? Ow. Was that supposed to hurt? Ow. Was that supposed to hurt?
Got him.
Was that supposed to hurt?
How we looking? Alright, everyone can level up to level 47 now. Splendid. We also needed some red reagents, and why not collect some troll blood? For our trouble. Sounds like a great idea to be, champ.
A perfect mix. There's no room. Wonderful. Wonderful. Hey, the place is filled. A perfect mix.
Okay.
Wonderful. 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 Wonderful.
Just go ahead and slap a catalyst in that. That is trash. We don't need a catalyst in that. Red...
A perfect mix. Wonderful.
There we go.
A perfect mix. A perfect mix.
Alright, great.
A perfect mix.
I'll take care of this episode. It's been fun. It's been a delight. We've cleaved through the pit, but there is more still to come. Only a smidge more, though. We have to pay Tolberti a visit.
Do you need medical attention?
I'll pay the 20 gold, whatever. They were weakened.
Take care.
That's why we had to pay that much. I'll talk to you all later. Have a good one.